Alrighty, traders, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and welcome to the session today. I'm not sure what happened to the sound. We didn't have any sound coming through, but I want to go ahead and make sure that the sound is coming through loud and clear as we go ahead and get started today. So if you can go ahead and let me know, type up in the chat whether the sound and video is coming through loud and clear. Now, we are broadcasting in multiple platforms, but this is not going to be like this forever. We are going to broadcast only on the Traders Network Club when it comes to these type of trades. So make sure that you are ready to go and that you do have the subscription to the Traders Network Club. Traders Network Club. All right, so make sure that you do have it. Subscribe to the network, to the Traders Network Club, to get access to these videos. I'm going to run it on all platforms for probably another week, and then we're going to go solely on the Traders Network Club. So if you want to make sure that you get details on this broadcast, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you can do me a favor and smash the like button, go ahead and smash the like button, and that way we can get this video out to all other students. All right, that's the only way we share the love right here, right? Just go ahead and smash the like button. So let's go ahead and get started. So the session today is all about the Pip Grabber trade setups, where we chase after 20 net pips on each trade. Now we're looking at 20 net pips. I want to go ahead and make it sure that there's a small disclaimer out here. What we're also going to make sure about is not only do we want to go ahead and trade these quick 20 pip grabs, but we also need to apply a good strategy behind it. So we do use a cost averaging strategy, which means if we do cost average and the market goes against us, we have to make sure that we apply a good risk reward ratios on these trades. We have to, and if we don't have good risk reward ratios on these trades, we simply just not going to survive through any sort of drawdown. All right, so very important that we go ahead and make sure about that. And I'm going to go ahead and share a little bit of information about what we have right here. Let me go ahead and share my screen so I can show you what we do have here in regards to how it's performed. This is the Pip Grabber Trade Copier. For those that don't have it or want information about that, check out the description below. You can get information about the Trade Copier that can go and automatically put these trades in your account. So check it out in the description below. There's details about the Trade Copier. You want to check that out here in this YouTube channel, Traders Network Club. Check out the description. Now, you can see right here, we did go through some drawdowns. We did go through drawdowns, then we had some good runs, then we had some drawdowns, then we're going through a little bit of a drawdown again. So there is going to be some drawdowns, but as long as you are managing your risk correctly, you're going to be okay. Now, the one thing that I'm going to be doing over the course of the next couple of weeks is that I'm going to be putting up some videos together that can help you explain exactly how you should be managing your risk, all right? And that's how I manage my risk on my portfolio. And I'll explain that in the video so then you can get access to that. Also, what I'm also going to get you information about is our our Pip Trader Trading Tool. The Pip Trading Tool is this right here, where we are currently putting in trades based on using this tool. It's a very helpful tool. It enables to be able to manage your positions for you. And if you want information about that, I'm not ready to release that yet. But if you want to get some information and you want to be on the waiting list to get information about that, also in the description, you'll see a link below that you can get information. You can request information about the Pip Grabber Trading Tool. All right. Now, with that all being said, let's go into trading opportunities. All right. Let's take a look and see what's going on right here. So right now, we are currently holding positions in on the Euro US dollar, as well as the New Zealand Canadian dollar, but we also have a position. I'm going to go ahead and just grab my. We also have positions on the Swiss, the Canadian Swiss as well, and we have positions in on the US dollar Canadian. Now, all of these trades are offering opportunity, but we've got to make sure we buy in or sell at the right places. Now, if you take a look over here on this particular chart right here, this is the Aussie Canadian. Currently, right now, we're not holding any positions in right now, and I can go ahead and show you. Here it is right here. So if I go into the open position right here, let's go into the summary. That's going to be, maybe the exposure is going to be, oh, there we go. So you can see that I'm currently in quite a bit of the New Zealand CAD positions right here. I'm in on the Euro US dollar, and I'm in on CAD Swiss, and I've got US dollar CAD as well opened up. Now, traders, if I hadn't showed you already, check out the results so far that we've been doing this year alone. We're actually up this year. We had a good month last month. We made 12% last month, 12.8%, which is almost 13, and we're up almost 13,500 pips and 76% return. This is a live trading account. It's not a demo. This is actually the trade copier itself. So these are the results that the trade copier itself is actually returning. All right. Now, coming back to the trades that we're in right here. We're in on CAD Swiss. We're in on Euro, US dollar, New Zealand CAD, and then CAD, these US dollar CAD. So all four of these positions right here are actually offering us an opportunity. I don't see a signal yet on Aussie CAD. So if I go back here to the chart, I definitely see a lot of opportunity here as price is testing this level right here. This has got to be a good solid buy opportunity here as price tests this not once but multiple times. So we should be expecting price to continue back up north. I'm also seeing a little bit of divergence here on the oscillator as well. And we are range bound on this 1 hour time frame right here. You can see here as price is holding inside this range, and we're at the bottom of the range. So if I got a signal right now on an Aussie CAD, I would absolutely look to go ahead and buy. Now you can go ahead if you want to jump the gun, because I'm almost certain that there is going to be a buy signal coming up pretty soon on the Aussie CAD. So if you are trading manual trading, and you are not only subscribed to the trade copier, but you're monitoring the trades that are coming up, you may be on the watch list right now for the Aussie CAD, because something's coming up on the Aussie CAD. Now, whether you don't trade that, that's fine, but something is definitely coming up on the Aussie CAD for a buy. All right, so check out the Aussie CAD on the buy, because that is certainly a buy signal that should be coming up. But I'll be waiting for that signal first before I go ahead and react on that. Now let's go to the New Zealand. This is the New Zealand Canadian. If we take a look at the New Zealand CAD right here, we can see that New Zealand CAD has done similar to what the Aussie CAD has done, and has moved sideways. We are getting a little bit of bounce right here off the support down here. Now remember, traders, we do have news coming out this evening. That doesn't change the way the trade copy is going to trade. All right, the trade copy will trade the way it is. But what we have to be aware of is that the news coming out this evening is going to be rate hike for the New Zealand dollar. And that is expected to see a rally in the New Zealand itself. So if New Zealand's going to gain ground, we should see a bullish move on New Zealand CAD, which is perfect. So could we see an early move with the market anticipating what we should be looking for on the New Zealand CAD? Well, it's absolutely possible. And so far right now, if you look here on the New Zealand CAD, here's the opportunity here. We've got about, let's see here, we've got about 38 pips as we trade towards the top of this range. We're at the bottom of the range. If we do trade to the upside, that's about a 20 pip opportunity. So listen here, if I was not in, and again, I'm not at CTA, I can't tell you what you need to do. I can't tell you how to trade. But I'm going to tell you what I would do. If I was not in on the New Zealand CAD right now, I'll be looking for a buy with a 20 pip grab on the New Zealand CAD. Even though we're heading into the news this evening, we've got plenty of time before the news comes out. All right, if you choose to get out of a trade before the news. Oh, there we go. Oh, it looks like we just got another buy on US dollar CAD right here. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at a chart. And I'm going to go ahead and pull up a chart right here. I just want to go ahead and see something here. And let me see here. If I got my trading tools here. No, I don't. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and give you a quick demonstration of what this tool looks like. And I'm going to go ahead and grab that tool again. So this is it right here. And so I'm going to go to this platform right here. I'm going to load it up. And I'm going to add it in here just so you can get a quick look at what it looks like right here. Okay, perfect. So let's open up the New Zealand Cad right here. Right, New Zealand Cad. And let's go ahead and put in, let me go ahead and get this into, there we go. All right, so that's I'm gonna save this template as default right here. So if I do open up another one, it'll be in this format. All right, there we go. So on the New Zealand CAD, I'm gonna go to the 15-minute time for actually the 1 hour is perfect here. And what I'm gonna do here on the 1 hour, I'm just gonna go ahead and implement a trade on this. Just like I said, we're gonna go ahead and buy on this, right? So I'm going to go ahead and look to put in a manual trade. And I'm going to go ahead and put in a stealth orders here. And let's take a look right here. 20 pips apart. Distance is going to be 25. Sorry. Change that. 25. And then this is going to be 20 pip grab. And let's see what else I want to put in here. All right, perfect. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and just save this. And I'm just going to call it Pip Grabber Tool. And I'm gonna go ahead and execute. So now that I've gone ahead and executed, I've got my system here on the chart. And all I can do is go ahead and do right now. I've got all my settings in as I want it. I go ahead and push the buy button right here. And it automatically puts me into the trade. And it's going to manage that position for me. So which means that if I move into a 20 pip net profit, it's going to close out that trade for me without me doing anything. Okay. So that's what we're going to do here. So New Zealand CAD, we're going to go with a buy. Now let's go ahead and pull up the CAD Swiss right here as well. CAD Swiss, I want to go ahead and on a sell on the CAD Swiss. Let me go ahead and pull in some more information on the CAD Swiss. Let's take a look here. Yep. So the CAD Swiss, if you actually go to a larger time frame, take a look at the daily right here. And you'll notice that we got quite a bit of resistance coming off over here. I'm going to pull this up here at the top and pull that over there. And so I'm expecting price to go ahead and work its way back down south. All right, so I'm expecting price to hold here at the top right here and work its way back down south. So here is a good spot to start thinking about cost averaging in. Again, if price does go through, then I would continue to buy above here, looking for price to go ahead and retest, get the heck out of Dodge, and then go ahead and think about buying long. So for right now, while we're at resistance right here, the reason why I'm going to use a cost average here is because if I'm wrong and price does move back up north, we can cost average out of this position. So let's go ahead and take a look at the setup right here on this. This is CAD Swiss. Once again, I'm going to go ahead and add the EA on right here. I'm just going to load my settings right here. All right, so the EA is loaded. Now what I want to do is I want to sell. I want to go ahead and press the sell button right here. It's automatically going to put me into the trade, and it's going to protect that position. All right, so I'm in. I'm looking for a 20 pip grab on that. And once I hit the 20 pip grab, I'm going to get the heck out of Dodge. All right, next trade opportunity right here is coming up on the US Dollar Cad. So US Dollar Cad also just entered in on a new trade. Let me go ahead and see what that trade was. Believe it was a buy on US Dollar Cad. So US Dollar Cad, this is not US Dollar Cad, this is Swiss. Where's US Dollar Cad? That's not the right pair. That's Swiss. Let me get that rid of that. And look for US Dollar Cad. There it is there. That's JPY. Why do I do have I want to get rid of that too. Get rid of that. Yeah, get rid of that. All right, let me add in here US Dollar Cad right here. All right, let's go ahead and add that on. Now, US Dollar Cad is a buy. Let's go take a look at the larger time frame, or at least the chart as well. US Dollar Cad right here. So US Dollar Cad is looking like it's breaking through the support on the daily, breaking through that support. But if I go down to a 1 hour, I want to see how the market's waving, because when we notice that price is working itself in a wave structure, we should be able to identify when the bounce is going to take place. So here is the let's take a look here. Okay, so here is the largest swing wave: 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we went to a deeper 4, and then we went to 5 right here. So 5 is already hit. So which means that I'm going to move this now to a larger wave. And let's do something here. I'm missing something here, because I noticed that we had a good pullback. Oh, it was an irregular flat. I gotcha. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and I'm looking for a bounce, looking for a buy. We don't want to buy on this. Let's see here. Okay, so I want to clean up the charts. And what I want to do is I want to move to the 4 hour. And here on the 4 hour, man, I'm definitely seeing. Let me go ahead and start off with some fibs over here. So I'm seeing how it's connected here. I don't really have a reason to look for a bounce here. Yeah, I don't have a reason to look for a bounce here. So let me see here. So these swings here in the inside. Now I'm going to go back down to 1 hour. And on the 1 hour, let's pay attention to what's going on here in the short term here. So here we had wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's put that in. Okay, I got it. All right, perfect. Okay, so this is where, so we are expecting the bounce. See right here? See how price is coming down to the 1.618 right here? So this is going to give us that bounce that we're looking for. Also notice right here, we're getting a bit of divergence. Notice how we're getting price working its way down lower right here. And the oscillator is possibly moving bullish. So we're looking over here as a possible divergence here at the 1.618. So yes, I can say that we can go in with confidence and expect price to move up at least 20 pips. So if the market does move down a little bit lower right here, that's probably around about a 16 pip drop. So we may end up entering a new trade if it does go down further. But I think it's worth taking a shot right now for a 20 pip grab. So let's do this on the US dollar CAD. And by the way, I am in on US dollar CAD. All right, we all know that I am currently in bullish on US dollar CAD right here. So it's not like I'm saying, hey, this is what I'm doing and I'm not doing it. I am doing exactly what I'm saying I'm doing. So this would be a buy for those that are not entered in. And I'm going to go ahead and load a buy right here. Now, just for those that don't know what I'm doing, I'm entering on a trade, but I'm entering every 25 pips apart from each other. And I'm looking for a 20 pip net grab. That's what I'm looking for right here. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and enter right here. And I'm going to go ahead and say buy. Now, my Pip Grabber tool is going to enter me in, which it does. And it's going to go ahead and I've got it set to stealth mode. Stealth mode means that if it goes 25 pips deeper, it's going to automatically put me into the trade on another trade. If you look over here, here is an example of this. Right? So you can see right here as I go ahead and enter, you'll see it actually labels the chart. Look here. Labels the chart there. Entry 2, entry 3. It's got all of this entered right here. Look there. Entry 1, entry 2, entry 3. So the tool does it all for you, so you know exactly where you're at with the setup. So we're in on that. And by the way, this trading tool, I started this late last month, and it's doing pretty good. Last month it showed me a 76%, almost a 1% return, but it was very late I started. And this month already we're up 1.2% on the trade. So it's doing pretty good. And there's the pips that have been generated so far on the pip grabbing tool. So I'm tracking it. I'm going through the testing phase right now. And as soon as we know what's going on with that, we're going to go ahead and continue with that trading tool. So here we go. Looks like we're getting a nice little pullback, right? So we entered in. It looks like at the right time. We're up about almost 3 pips in that trade, but that's okay. This is a 1 hour, so we've probably got about another 40. About another 17 minutes or so left before this candle closes out. So we'll keep it on there and let's see what happens. Okay, so that's where we're at on that. Good thing is, notice right here we're getting a bearish move on CAD, and that's good news. That's actually very good news. So let's take a look and see what's going on with US dollar. Actually, US oil. So let's go ahead and take a look at US oil. Take a quick look at US oil right here because we are hitting resistance at this level right here. Check this out. This is why we're expecting Canadian dollar to fall and to lose ground. It's because we're actually anticipating oil to find resistance here at that 79 and change level right here. And so we're at that 79 right here. And so with us at 79, we're now expecting oil. And again, this is all based on wave structure. Look at this. Wave 1, right? Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 up here at the top, wave 4 pullback, and wave 5 towards the 79 level right here. And so we're expecting a downside move. And we're looking for price to work its way back down south right here. And the target for the for US oil is a lot further down. We'll talk about that in our next Forex update. That'll be on Monday. But we are expecting some price action. If you haven't checked out the FxBigDog YouTube channel, check out the FxBigDog YouTube channel. Just search FxBigDog, check it out, subscribe to the channel, and go ahead and check out our weekly update that we did on US oil and what we're expecting on US oil, because US oil should be going a lot further down from this point right here. So 79, I believe the 79 is the top. We're going to watch this over the next couple of days, but we're expecting US oil to sell off. Now, if US oil does sell off and does correct, then these trades that we just took over here should be a no-brainer. All right, should be a no-brainer. Should be able to grab our 20 pips out of that trade and get the heck out of Dodge. We're up 5 pips so far on the US dollar CAD. We're up 5 pips on the CAD Swiss, and we're up about 2.5 pips on the New Zealand CAD. So by the end of today, we should have a solid closeout on all of those positions. All right. If you once again, traders, go ahead and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Not only do we want you to subscribe to the channel, but we also would like you to go ahead and smash the like button. All right. If you like the content, you like the trade opportunities, you like the details in the description based on the trade copy and the trading tool, check it all out down in the description. Want to go ahead and build up this community? We definitely want to go ahead and make sure we build the community up, because we want to go ahead and get more and more traders involved in these type of setups. Remember, all we need is 20 pips a day, or at least 20 pips a trade and 20 pips a day. So that's all we need right here, and that's what we're chasing after. Momo, funny that's my one of my grandkids' name, Momo. Let's take a look right here. CAD US dollar bounce back. Sorry, can US dollar CAD bounce back to 128? I'm looking for a long on US dollar CAD. Well, Momo, we are actually currently buying on US dollar CAD. Now the question here is, can it go to 28? Let me go ahead and take a look. So you're looking for 28.88. Let's go to US dollar CAD right here and take a look. That's a long ways up. Let's take a look right here. So looking at the daily setup right here, uh, 28 is all the way up here. Let me put it to you this way. Yeah, we had resistance come off this level right here. Right, we had resistance coming off this level right here. Price did move up, test that, and so honestly speaking on this, if I was looking at this from a long-term perspective, let's take a look at the swings on this. Ooh, 28 is a long shot, my friend. 28.88 is a long shot up. I'm going to say this, that based on what I'm seeing at the moment right now, price has gone ahead and completed the fifth wave right here. Notice right here, wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We've now taken out the wave 4 high right here. So my expectation long term is that US dollar CAD is going to fall further down south. We are expecting some weakness out of the US oil. That's going to create a rally in US dollar CAD. But I don't believe it's going to be in the long term. I think it's going to be in the short term. So we're going to get short term rallies in US dollar CAD. But 28 is up here. 28.88 is up here. I just don't know if that's something that we're going to get to retest. I'm looking at the inside swings, and yeah, we have a swing from this high to this low, and so I'm looking for US dollar CAD to move long term, or at least in the midterm, down to 123, and change. So if I was long on US dollar CAD, I'd be looking just for those short-term opportunities. So as soon as price goes ahead and pulls back, look to get out of the longs on US dollar CAD and then convert that into sell. So I can just tell you that I don't see 28.88 coming into play. I can't see it coming into play. So that's just my technical perspective on that. Yeah, 28 means you got to take out those high right there, and 28.88 doesn't seem like a good upside target that price can get to. Now we are looking at this right here, and we are looking for some pullback towards this level right here. So we've got wave 1. So we are looking for some pullback into a wave 4. So correction is due, but can it get up to 88? No. I think we could get back up to around about 26.30, maybe 26.78. I think that may just be an area of resistance here that price can go back up to. I just don't see 28 coming into play. All right, traders. Well, thank you very much. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that. Also, smash the like button. I'm going to keep reminding you until we get people subscribing and smashing that like button. Go ahead and smash the like button. That wraps up the session today. We've got 3 trading opportunities. We'll take a look and see how this plays out in the course of today. I'll go ahead and post in the Telegram account. If you do not have my Telegram account, check out the description as well. So go ahead and subscribe. It's free. Get into the Telegram account, FxBigDog Trading Channel. I'll go ahead and send out information on the trade that we just traded, but I'm going to be sending it out also on the Traders Network Club as well. So go ahead and subscribe to the Traders Network Club as well. Details are in the description, just like I said before. And I'm going to go ahead and post on that as well. Traders, thank you. Love the support. Appreciate everyone. I'll see you in the next session tomorrow. Same time, same place. This is FxBigDog signing off.